I want to tell you a little bit about my dad. Dr. Irv Schatz was the first physician on the record to question the ethics of the Tuskegee experiments. For years, the United States Public Health Service withheld penicillin from African-American men with syphilis to, quote, study the disease process. And so I'm thinking of my dad when I ask about a statement you made during last week's HELP hearing questioning the recommended childhood vaccine schedule and implying that these vaccines should be tested in children against a placebo control like a saline shot. I just want you to know this is not a gotcha. I'm hoping that I misunderstand what you're talking about. You know placebos exist, placebo-controlled trials exist in the existing vaccine approval process. Are you suggesting something different than that?
There are placebo-controlled trials, Senator. And by the way, my uncle, Ted Kennedy, in 1975, held the hearings that ended the Tuskegee experiment. And so I'm very, very familiar, and I've met some of the people who actually suffered from that. Under the current vaccine schedule, none of the vaccines, with the exception of COVID, have ever experienced a safety trial pre-licensure that involves an inert placebo. None of them. COVID's the only one. And I don't think that it's ethical to go back and retest those vaccines against a placebo, if that's what you're suggesting.
That's what I'm trying to clarify. And
No. But you know what? The Cochrane collaboration in 2016 published a study that showed that the predictive capacity of placebo-controlled trials, which are the gold standard, is actually not any better than good observational trials and retrospective trials. So we can do those kind of studies without subjecting people to an unethical experiment.
That's all I wanted. This is not a gotcha. I wanted to just clarify that we're not contemplating population-wide studies. Okay, great.
And they do, just to clarify, they do have efficacy tests against placebos, but they don't have safety testing.